Hey, hello, look at where I am. I am so lucky today because I get to be in school. So I thought, why not record my assembly this morning, Tuesday, here live in my own environment where I love to be. I want to start today by reading you a quote. I got this from a film I watched the other day called Coach Carter, but actually it's attributed to an author called Marianne Wilson from the US. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve this world. You were born to manifest the glory that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give permission to others to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Now that struck a chord with me. And I'll tell you why it struck a chord with me, because this is something I've said to some of you before. As people, we presume that we fear failure, but that's not true. I don't believe that. I believe that we fear success. I know that sounds a little bit odd. Stay with me. If I was to try 100% to succeed at something, and I was to succeed, if I was to excel even, then that would put a light upon all the times before where I didn't really try and didn't do so well. Like a marathon. I've run 2 marathons, did terrible. Did I really try that hard in the first one? Did that mean that when I came to do the second one, I trained not quite as hard as I could to make sure it vindicated the first performance? Where actually, if I had done a complete training program and battered my personal best, it would shine a light on the fact that I didn't try as hard as I could. And that's where we're at. I know from messages with some of you, conversations via email, that you're worried, you're concerned, that maybe to a point you did not do your best at all times. You did not always turn up, work hard. And now you are fearful because in your mind you thought, I've always got tomorrow. But we've sinned with this. It's not always the case. That we need to let our light shine. That we need to let go of our fears of being successful and actually try our best always. It's about responsibility. It's about personal responsibility. It's about us standing up and saying, I am responsible for what I do. That I can control the changes that I want to make. And only I. I get completely wound up at times when some of you actually have been to see me and told me, oh, it's not my fault. The teacher doesn't like me. It's not my fault. The class mess around. It's not my fault. The work was too hard. What I would rather hear is you coming to me and saying, you know what? That was my fault. But I'm going to take personal responsibility for it going forward. And I am going to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I am going to be the one that is the agent of change in my life. Now that's what I want to see. I want to see after all of this, when we come back together in our John Taylor family here in this building, that one thing you can take from that is that you can let go of the fear of your power and you can embrace through personal responsibility, developing yourself, taking yourself where you need to be. A class is messed around, don't you get involved. You feel somebody doesn't like you, you can't change that. But you can be the best that you can be to prove that you are worthy of somebody's affection. Now, that's a big, powerful message for a Wednesday morning. I get that. I understand. But I wanted this opportunity to share with you perhaps one of my personal views. Now, as always, you stay safe, and I'll see you real soon.